Big ups to all my baddies. I think it's funny how these kids think that they came up with the word baddie, but Prince, the purple badness himself, he was on that years ago. And if you know who Prince is, you're in the right spot. What is up, creator? I know you're here because you are a Gen X creator. You either saw my video from yesterday, which got a lot of love. Thank you for the comments, people. I really appreciate you. Or you've been watching some videos about being a Gen X creator and where to start and how to start and all of the above. Cool. I'm going to give you my 2 cents. Just listen to me. Listen to me. I know because I've been around here and yeah, I'm way over 40. But I've been at this for over 16 years. I only started doing it serious from about 2019, and then the pandemic hit, and I thought all bets were off. And I made one minor tweak when the pandemic hit, and it changed everything for me. YouTube became life. I decided to stick to one topic and one topic only, and I have been here the whole time, and you ain't getting me out of here. Okay, now I'm here to help you, and I'm going to help you avoid some mistakes, and I'm here to answer some questions because in yesterday's video, I got a lot of love in the comments, and there's 2 commenters that I really want to point out and answer their question. So let's start out with number 1. It is from the Uncle Dandy. What up, Unc? He says, Doc, appreciate this so much. I really needed this. I have 2 forms of content that I'm working on, IG and audio, but scared of YouTube. Thanks so much. I'll get my channel going ASAP. Big up, Unc. Thank you for coming through. But let me tell you something I think is valuable and hyper important, and your question is going to help out people so you know we're in the right spot. YouTube is the answer. YouTube is the one. All the other platforms, they treat video as a side piece. But for YouTube, it's video first. YouTube is the one. Trust me, if you focus on YouTube, you will expand. That one you're just going to have to trust me on. I can make a whole long video about it, but I want to keep it tight. Because, a lot of us old people, we're undiagnosed ADD. So just trust me, YouTube is the answer. Please dive in. I got you. I'm a YouTube coach. Hit the join button down below. Come and hang out with us. I will carry you through. We got you. All right. The other one came from somebody who I know she and I are going to be friends. This is from Colette Elizabeth. She said, thanks for the encouragement. I'm sure many Gen Xers would love to start or continue YouTube channel. And you're right. We know some things that can help some folks. Side note, I was cracking up when you said, that was fresh. Yes, Colette, that was fresh. All right, listen. I want to cover a couple things real quick because I know that now you might be jazzed up and you're ready. So I got to get you while you're jazzed up. I got you off the couch. Let's go. Let's talk about some things you should know when you start your channel or some types of video that I know will do extremely well in the near future. And right now, they're blowing up. The first thing I want to say that's hyper important to get through the melons, shake out the cobwebs, there's no saturation. There's just absolutely not. That has been a huge myth. You just got to trust me on that. I could give all kind of examples, not even important for this. But trust me, every time somebody says something is saturated, another person will make a new business and come in, and next thing you know, they're number 1 in the food chain, right? There's no saturation. You know what I just heard today? Barnes & Noble just opened 270 stores this last year. Everybody thought bookstores was done and gone with. Barnes & Noble was like, hold my beer, player. So in your neighborhood somewhere, Barnes & Noble just opened up or revamped the store, okay? Trust me, it's never saturated. It's how good you are. If you're good, it doesn't freaking matter. It doesn't freaking matter. Okay, number 2. Types of content that do extremely well are education content, which I like to call painkillers, right? You're solving people's problems, right? And then helping other people also could be either painkillers or vitamins. The only 2 types of content that matter, painkillers, vitamins. You solving people's problems, you making things easier. Painkillers, vitamins. If your content fits anywhere in here, you're absolutely winning, no matter what it is. Helping somebody rediscover their face, boom, you're winning. Helping somebody change a carburetor, boom, you're winning. Helping somebody grow biscuits or cook biscuits, you're winning. Help somebody grow onions in the backyard, you're winning. Like all of these things are gangster. You go to YouTube right now to search for stuff you don't know how to do or you forgot about or you want to catch up, okay? Now, a couple ways to handle this. First, we're going to talk about the expert solutions, right? These are the people, you're an accountant, you're a CPA, you're like my homegirl Angelique, you're a financial planner, and you're trying to save people because they jacked up their retirement years or whatever the case may be. You're trying to help people out. Big ups to Angelique and D. They're doing that work. That is the expert solutions content. You coming in and you're solving people's problems. You're giving them advice. You're coming in because you know what you're talking about. Now, let's say, okay, you hear this noise in the background. I just bought a brand new 3D printer. I have no idea what the hang I'm doing. Give me a week and I'll be good. But I can start a channel in a week and say, I just got a 3D printer a week ago. Let me help you avoid the mistakes I made last week. And I'm always going to be a week ahead of the person who just got theirs. So I could always share, because I could teach anything. I could teach ice and igloos, right? Going down the line, right? So you just need to be a couple steps in front of the person, and that's it. And that also rolls into a different type of content, which is known as building in public. Right? So my podcast, Creators Unstuck, Lou and I build that in public. We do the pre-show live. We write all of the notes. We write the show flow. We talk to the audience. We tell them what we're doing, how we're getting it set up. We say, okay, we're going to breathe it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We record the show, and then we do a little quick after show. So we do that whole show in public. There's nothing hiding behind the scenes. You see all of the dirt, all of the laughter, all the hilarity. People are here for it. We'll come back to that in a second. Another person who I know just did a Build in Public channel is a homegirl I watch called Kimono Mama. She was a geisha. She got married, had a baby, and she didn't know what to do with herself. So she put her baby on the front, put on her kimono, got in the kitchen, decided to teach the world how to cook Japanese food. Yesterday on her channel, she released a video 2.5 years later after starting her channel at 33, 34. She's cooking at Michael B. Jordan's house, teaching him how to make Japanese food. All the ladies watching this is like, come on, girl. I wish I could go teach Michael B. Jordan how to cook. I won't tell you, man. I know what it is. I'm a straight dude, but I know what it is. Okay, so building in public works. That means stop being afraid. You know what you're talking about. It don't have to be pretty. Just let it go. And going back to the expert stuff a minute ago, most of the experts who actually know what the frick they're talking about, their content is hella basic. They're not trying to be cute because you're there for the nut. You don't give a damn about how sexy there is, about the little flashy lights in the background. That flashy light is left over from me being a DJ. It's not about, that makes me any smarter about what I'm talking about. It's just cool. And I'm a weirdo and I like it. So deal with it. Okay. Now, the next one is follow me on my journey. Call it the come along. Hey, come with me. We're going to go to the grocery store and try to buy some food to work on the DASH diet. That's a diet designed to help you curb hypertension. So if I was in that space, I could take people with me to the grocery store and show them the type of stuff I'm buying, show them the way that I'm looking for the low sodium and things that are heart healthy, so to speak, right? Just understand, perfect content is boring. And the reason why we know this to be true, see, sometimes I'm going to say this and you can be like, the man's is crazy. I need to look cute because I'm looking at you, Janice, my friend. You know who it is. But you know why we used to watch the Kardashians or Bobby and Whitney or Kelly Rollins or those old, those other, Pawn Stars and Orange County Chopper? Because it was the mess. Paulie and his dad fighting was part of the show. The Pawn Stars, Rich and Little Rich, those two fighting, part of the show. People like messy because they like to know that their lives is jacked up too. So you don't got to be perfect, man. Please let that go. That's holding you back. Unks, you said it in your comment. Like, don't even sweat that mess. Like, messy is good. Everybody wants to see somebody else's mess. That's why you be looking at your neighbors right now, checking out their yard to see how clean it is or how they azaleas and roses is doing. You know what I mean? So don't worry about that. And then the other thing I wanted to say is just understand that perfect is boring. It just is. So you don't have to sweat any of that. I guess the last thing I want to say, a lot of people talk about authenticity. They throw this word around. Nobody really describes what it means, but I'll tell you what it means in the words of Seth Godin, who I call the GOAT. I think the man's an absolute genius. The reality of it is, it's not about just showing up and being a jerk. Authenticity is consistency. If you're consistent, if you say you're going to show up only 20% better than them and teach them what you learned last week so that they don't make the mistakes that you made, and you keep doing that week in, week out, you'll be perfectly fine. You will absolutely win. But not showing up because you don't feel cute today and leaving that person hanging when you said you was coming through, yeah. I'm live every Tuesday, Saturday. It kind of takes a lot for me not to be there. Like, it really does. I got to be in the air on the airplane, and when I can, I'll get you a substitute because consistency is king. You really, really got to be there. So the real consistency is what creates the authenticity. Yeah, your boy don't even know how to speak right now. All right, that's it. That's all I got on the notes right there. So I just want to remind you, there's going to be a lot of misconceptions and there's going to be a lot of conflicting information. You're going to have to make some decisions that are up to you, but don't worry. You can make mistakes. You can reiterate. You can come back. We have made said mistakes before. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Don't even sweat it. And I know some of you are like, well, I'm not comfortable. You wasn't comfortable when you asked your spouse to be your spouse. You wasn't comfortable when your spouse asked you. You wasn't comfortable when your spouse showed up at your job with them flowers that one time. But 3 kids later, house mortgage, whatever your story is, you just walk around the house scratching your butt and passing gas with the same spouse. A lot of stuff ain't comfortable when you first start. You know what I'm saying? We old enough. We know better. Comfort ain't what it is. Comfort causes complacency. We ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, also, a lot of you are sitting around worried about what somebody else might think. You just say, that's it. I'm going to leave this place. I don't care what the people think. I'm just sitting here making myself nauseous with this ugly food, that steak. Let me stop before we get a content strike. You're here. You're over 40, fine as hell, and ready to make that content. Let's go. If you have questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'm a coach. If you like what you're hearing, pop the subscribe button, hit the join button, because I don't want to do sponsors. I basically earn my money from people joining the membership and coming to the trainings and me getting my speaking gigs because I get to now travel around the world and speak on stage about such things. That's it. I want to keep it that way. We want to keep it commercial free, or as we say, keep it sucker free. So if you like what you hear, press the join button, join the membership, come and hang out with the crew, the LGL family. Let's get live because we all the way live. We have a lot of fun and we get work done. So if that sounds like you, you're in the right spot. If you're not sure yet, drop a question below. Let me answer it. Let me prove to you that I'm here to help you no matter what. If you can, dope. Put a little something in the plate. If you can't, don't. Just come in and ask your questions. No matter what, I got you. I'm never going to hide any information in any program or course or something that I won't tell you right here. That's not your man's. Your man's is here to snitch. I'm here to tell it all because I know you got greatness in you and I want to see you let it out. You got greatness in you and you want to see you let it out. And you're going to be like, that bald fat turkey make me want to get out here and do that thing. So if that sounds like you, drop it down in the comment section below and let's go. Let's get after it. Because, hey, you don't know what tomorrow brings. But tomorrow for you will bring you another video from your mans because I'm going to keep going until the wheels fall off. I'm Doc Rock, your content creation coach. If you want to help the channel in any way, again, press the join button. Go check out docpops.com, buy some merch. Check out my microphone covers that I make. This makes you look sexy, so when you do your content, at least you look good. It don't matter if you sound funny. You'll look good. So come through. Come and join the program. Right now, Algorithm, that dude is going to show you maybe a girl. I don't know, Al kind of likes me, so it might be a girl. Al is going to show you another video that I think you should watch. I absolutely agree with it.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver.